Exclusive. King Charles shows no signs of slowing down as he salvages royal's reputation. It's a big day for King Charles today. Ash celebrates his 77th birthday by taking part in a royal away day to South Wales. After a turbulent few weeks of family drama, the King celebrates his 77th birthday today and has no plans to slow down. As he brushes off a turbulent few weeks for the monarchy, Charles is set to spend his big day by visiting South Wales with Queen Camilla for a series of community engagements that are aiming to highlight and celebrate the region's rich heritage, vibrant arts, and culture. Despite turning 77 and still receiving treatment for cancer, the monarch has been sticking to his schedule of royal visits around the UK, as well as hosting guests for special receptions at Windsor Castle and attending to his state duties. His birthday comes as scandal continues to engulf his younger brother Andrew, who he recently stripped of his Prince and Duke of York titles, and forced him out of his Windsor mansion of Royal Lodge. Charles's decision to banish Andrew from the monarchy and remove his birthright to be a prince followed growing controversy over his links to pedophile financier Jeffrey Epstein. Andrew has tainted the royal family with his association with Epstein and for many years was dogged by allegations he sexually abused Virginia Giuffre after she was trafficked by the financier. He has strenuously denied the allegations. Charles demanded the most drastic and unprecedented action to take away his brother's trappings of royal life after the king faced a heckler last month demanding to know what he knew about Andrew and Epstein. But the king will be hoping that for today, the focus remains on his work, not his family troubles, with royal expert Jenny Bond telling The Mirror, "It's no surprise to see the king spend his birthday filled with meeting the public." The former BBC royal correspondent said, "I'm not surprised to see the king racing around the country, carrying out as many engagements as he can fit in, despite his long-suffering wife's appeals to take things a little more slowly because of his cancer. Sometimes he must feel as if he's swimming against the tide as the damaging stories about Andrew, and the ongoing problems with Harry and Meghan, continue to make headlines, tarnishing the reputation of the wider royal family. But I'm sure he believes that if he just carries on fulfilling as many engagements as possible and being seen to care deeply about this country and its people, which it does, he can salvage that reputation. And so he will be out and about again, even though it's his birthday. But I'm sure Camilla will have planned some sort of small celebration later in the day. It may be just the two of them enjoying a quiet dinner together, or perhaps a few of their friends will be invited to join in. Either way, I've no doubt the Queen will make a fuss of her man." Amid his diary of engagements and fitting in his cancer treatment, palace officials have previously spoken of the joy the king takes from duty and service and by being in public and seeing the crowds. And on recent outings, Charles has even joked about his advancing years. As he comforted a cancer patient while opening a new hospital in the West Midlands in September, he quipped, "The terrible thing, as I am discovering already, bits don't work so well do they once you get past 70. But Jenny added that for the king, retirement simply isn't on the job description of being monarch. She explained, "I'm sure the king feels that if you are going to do a job, then you should do it to the very best of your ability. However, if you are also undergoing regular cancer treatment, there's no doubt that fatigue must set in at times." For a member of the royal family, it's mentally as well as physically exhausting because they have to watch every word, every gesture, every interaction. They know that the cameras and microphones are constantly monitoring them, and one wrong word or action will make headlines. But, as has so often been said, Charles has waited for this job for a very long time. He knows that, by the laws of nature, his reign will not be a long gone, and so he is doubly determined to cover as much ground as quickly as he can. He has always worked hard.